Hello West Ham Network, it's Holly. West Ham have just beaten Nottingham Forest 3-2. My goodness, what a game. This is actually my last game until I've had this baby. Probably for the best because, if I'm honest, the stress is going to send me into labour. So, where to begin? The first goal today, it was a deflection from their defender. Keta took it really nicely. Actually, in the warm-ups before the game, that exact finish was what he was practicing. So it's nice to see them bringing that into the game. Then we had what I can only describe as what has been plaguing us game after game at the moment. Just such a slow patch, a lack of momentum, a lack of intensity, a lack of closing down. You can see so many players getting really frustrated. There are positives to take from this, the main one being 3 points today, but you could see so many players getting frustrated. Bowen and Zuma were two that I saw absolutely lose their heads at the lack of movement from other players when they were looking to ping the ball. I also saw David Moyes at one point absolutely lose it again when people weren't moving in space. So it's interesting to see, I guess, why this isn't happening. A lot of the time we are still playing the ball sideways and backwards when there are opportunities for a quick ball. We did play on the break a fair bit, but then again when we have possession we just really struggled to turn it into anything. Obviously the goals that we got, Souček was one of the ones that a lot of people around us in the stadium were actually calling to have taken off, and obviously didn't get brought off, but he came in with the winning goal. Bowen came in with the second goal as well, and he seemed to be one of the only players that really didn't give up hope in any form. He just carried on battling throughout the whole game. So all in all, glad to get those 3 points, but we do definitely have those same underlying issues that we do need to fix, mainly being the lack of intensity. And the problem I could see, and I was really watching out for what the issue was today, is the lack of movement when we're on the ball. There's a patch in the midfield where we simply cannot, we don't move into space. We kind of are acting when we've got possession like we need to man mark them, so we're just on players and there's nobody actually moving in space. So lo and behold, there's no options and we end up running ourselves into trouble. And the other part of what we've been doing is we get the ball, but instead of just playing a simple ball that is on down the line or forwards, we sort of cut back to see if there's a better option, by which point we realise there isn't. We cut back again and that person's then marked and we can't get the ball to them. So there are a few things that definitely need fixing, and it is the same recurring issues that we are facing. But the main thing today is that we did manage to get the 3 points that we've desperately needed, and 3 points that I'm also hoping can bring some sort of confidence that stops us trying to play the safe pass, because we are good enough and we've got the talented players to be able to play more exciting football, more risky football, and most importantly just move in space, because I think it would make a massive difference. So big games coming up again. Obviously we've got the international break to now work on things, and hopefully we can fix this problem that has been our sort of plague over the last, I suppose, month, but a lot of the Premier League, and pick ourselves up and go again like we've been wanting, so that we can have a good finish in the Premier League as well as hopefully having a good European season. So on that note, 3 points, we go again. Come on, you Irons.